Hey, this is Smeej. This video was recorded on Twitch, so if you want to watch more casts or me feeding MMR, come check it out.
Radiant's ban. Dire's ban.
Alright, welcome back to Game 2 between LGD and outsiders from China. The DPC Spring Tour is underway, and we saw in Game 1 LGD totally annihilated outsiders. A 17k net worth lead 15 minutes into the game.
10 seconds
And
to
the
go.
power of Nothing to Say on that Primal Beast was absurd. He just
5 seconds.
got his level 6, and with the help of a Mirana played by Y, I believe, the two of them were able to prevent that Ember Spirit from getting his level 6 for a very long amount of time. And the game of Outsiders was completely stifled after that. They just could not play, and then LGD decided to death ball
Radiant's pick.
with their advantage, and they just won the game off that. So
Dire's
let's see
pick.
how the draft has changed in this game too. Here, I'm gonna speed it up a bit to 2 times as we get through the draft. Seeing the same bans come out from Outsiders,
10
but
seconds to go.
a lot different from
5
the side of
seconds.
LGD. They're banning a Death Prophet and a Pango instead of a Clockwork and whatever support they banned in that game 1. However, they pick up an Abaddon right off the bat. And I don't know if that tells me that they think Abaddon is a strong support pick right now, or if they're playing with their food. This is a first pick for
Radiant's
Abaddon.
ban. Monkey King.
We're just going to see, and a Monkey King comes out in response to a Centaur and a Rubik.
10 seconds to
So
go.
an Abaddon,
5 seconds.
but they pick a Centaur and a Rubik.
Dire's ban.
I don't know, Centaur's
Radiant's
like
ban.
not too affected by Abaddon's silence. Tanky with a good amount of regen.
10 seconds to
Rubik
go.
is able to keep the distance and just a
5
strong support
seconds.
at the moment. Not too much
Dire's
information
ban.
to go off right now on the side of both teams, but
Radiant's ban.
we're seeing LGD have banned out the Primal Beast this time. They've already had their fun with it. They don't want outsiders to be using it
Dire's pick.
against them this game. Additionally, we see Sniper, Storm Spirit, Bat Rider, a few other bands coming out.
10 seconds to go.
And now we're
Radiant's
going to be
pick.
seeing the direction of these drafts come out in their entirety. And AA, very strong against an
10
Abaddon, and
seconds
that
to
is
go.
a
Radiant's pick.
full-on counter pick. But LGD don't care. They're going to pick the Pugna anyways and try to deal a ton of magic damage. They don't really care that the Ice Blast is going to prevent Pugna's
Radiant's ban.
Zuck from healing people. They just want to be able to potentially death ball again. I'm seeing
10 seconds to go.
visions
5
of game 1
seconds.
here, gathering around another blast and an Abaddon passive, increasing the attack speed onto buildings. So the push potential is there. They have a lot less lockdown though in this game too for the side of LGD, and outsiders are picking up a Queen of Pain,
Dire's ban.
which I'd say is good versus a Pugna. Yeah, you need the burst against that man. You just need
10
to
seconds
delete
to
him
go.
from the game, or else
5 seconds.
the longer he's alive, the more he's
Radiant's
going to keep his
ban.
team up and deal that extreme magic damage that he's capable of.
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds.
So now we're seeing the last pick carry for the side of outsiders, and LGD, it's a bit more gray here. LGD ban out a few carries,
Radiant's
CK
pick.
and a Faceless Void, however, outsiders.
Son of a bitch.
Dire's pick.
What the world?
of the light. Ten seconds to go.
Where?
5 seconds.
Yeah, we're getting bands of offlaners, but LGD picks up the Keeper of the Light there as their last pick to round up the draft, and it's just a metric ton of magic damage on the side of LGD. He caught a blast and another blast coming out.
How's it gonna be?
I think they can set up on portions of the map and kind of just take it over, as we saw in game 1, but Outsiders round off theirs with a Juggernaut who is just innately magic immune. So that's how they want to lane this guy, but in terms of teamfight, it's going to be a little bit difficult with nothing to say on this Pugna. Always having that Decrepify at the ready. A way to nullify this Omni Slash. And it will be a mid Pugna. Alright, back to ×1.
Everybody get set.
Really? No, you should have seen that coming.
Outsiders comfortable with that level 1 smoke. But LGD have such a fast team, this Pugna 330 move speed. Look at him just standing there, menacingly. LGD, oh my god, a kick onto the cliff? You gotta be kidding me, man. And he puts the flag on him too.
30 seconds to go.
This is messed up. This is not what you want to see. And Illuminate ready for Coddle. He could start blasting him right now if he wanted to. Oh, here comes one. He can't even get the spin off in time. He doesn't have TP for another 20 seconds, and now in the bottom river. Completely other skirmish going on. The 4 heroes from the side of Outsiders definitely securing that rune. Boulder Smash is gonna be used here to potentially
Radiant on one side, Dire on the other.
stop Mercury from TPing, and they're just fighting each other on this cliff. This is a very sad thing I'm witnessing here. Mercury. Oh no, he's down in planet. I don't think he's even gonna die to this AA. Okay, first blood for the side of LGD. And Jug's gonna have to TP back to lane. It's a disaster. But in the bottom lane we got what, an Abaddon? Yep, Abaddon 5. Don't want to miss this action. Okay, Abaddon 5 with a Monkey King, and we got a position for Rubik with a Centaur, AA Jug. Bottle Earth Spirit, yeah, I don't know. I don't think Jugs and AA are going to be able to control this lane. The mobility that's going to be coming out on the side of LGD is a little bit too much to handle. And despite having that Blade Fury that can keep himself magic immune, they can just spam their spells way too often. We just need a few levels on planet to get that roll, and things are going to be looking pretty good on the top lane. And the bottom lane, however, it is a Monkey King versus a Centaur. You know, trading a bit back and forth here with the passive of Centaur. You don't want to hit him too much, but 4 stacks on the what, Jingu Mastery is just too much to deal with. As well as the Curse of Avernus, 2 passives here, they just want to hit. Centaur, one of the better picks here to deal with this. They will still be attempting to hit, despite that. And in the mid lane, I think it's pretty much going to be a wash. We just need to get some levels on both mid laners. And, whoa, potential kill on planet. He will fall here. Nice pickup by the AA. Getting a revenge for that earlier cliff to his carry. But he's coming back with an obs and a sentry in the bottom lane. I don't want to miss this, and just a bit of harass on each side. Nothing to say, taking a bunch of damage from this dagger. Turning though with another blast, he's gonna get the kill. He dropped down his nether ward right as Queen of Pain tried to cast a spell and immediately exploded. Nothing to say, didn't even have to drop those wanda charges. Nice outplay there in the mid lane. Now Y getting caught out a bit, pops his shield, but the nice cover by Shiro. The 2 stacks, 3 stacks onto this Rubik. Can they get one more hit? Nope, no boundless for 20 seconds. And back into the top lane, we're seeing some levels coming out here. Coddle, 2 points in the Illuminate. Ready to blast these waves and get a ton of farm. Planet's going to be able to rotate here now that Coddle's level 4 even. Infinite mana battery and wave clear. Nothing that anyone can really do about that. Shiro holding his own in the bottom lane. So while Zeal is, level 4 now and able to clear these waves with such ease, still, every time he does it, the jug is not too contested with the side of LGD, who are going to be giving up each one of these waves every time they clear them like this. So Jug does have the most last hits right now in the game with 27. Good start there, and Boundless Strikes already used. They got a few Jingu stacks on the Monkey to try to keep him alive. Taking a good chunk of damage here from Centaur, but they cannot take him down. Both sides are looking a bit low. It's a matter of who's going to get outplayed. Board comes down, and a click on to Rubik. He doesn't want to let him go that easily. Rotation top onto this AA. He's getting the clicks on him, and here comes an easy blast by the Coddle, but spin by Planet. Can't quite get himself out of danger.
Dire's mid tower's having technical
Nothing to say, however. Has taken over the mid lane, and who just fell? Monkey King up. Great kill there by the side of Outsiders. Nothing to say, had bullied out Queen of Pain just momentarily there, and look at this, half damage already on this tier 1 mid tower. Now the rotation in by Planet after his death, looking to see if he can catch a quap, puts down a nice hill ward, and
tower ain't a pretty sight right now.
Wondering how Monkey King died there. They were pretty low. It must have been a nice hoof stomp into the burst coming out, the double edge. Along with the Fade Bolt is
bottom tower
not a small amount of damage to deal with so early. Rubik. Wrong place, wrong time. Can they get one more click on him? Pretty easy, and hopefully, yep, they just revealed his high ground ward there, because Ugna was able to click him from below the stairs there. Now Monkey King dancing around with a Centaur. Who just died? Coddle. Sick kill there by Mercury. Catching that pesky Coddle running around blasting his waves. He did end up using that Omni Slash. It must have just been
mid tower's nothing now.
Some poor positioning there by side of LGD, but they've made the rotations bottom. They've found the chosen one. Trying to slow him up, he's silenced as well. Here's a stun, and Shiro saving the Boundless Strike for that last hit. It's off the mark though. Still, I think he's going to be falling here, trying his best to run away though. And he's down for 20. However, LGD dropping a few pretty big kills here in this early game, and things are not nearly as out of control as they were. They're not even out of control at all in this game too. The Outsiders have a very good chance of coming out of this early laning stage mostly unharmed. I guess the biggest problem is this mid lane. They've taken down the tier 1 already, and nothing to say. Loves to battle with these early levels, and so there he picked up an AA in response now.
Dire's mid tower won't last much longer.
Shows up and screams at a poor earth spirit. Now it's back to nothing to say, level 8 here. Once again highest in the game. And where will they be rotating now?
Towers have technical difficulties.
Losing an Abaddon there, but Shiro continues the fight, and here comes Planet. A roll on in. It is a 3 versus 2 for the moment. However, nothing to say has teleported in. The ward has spotted it out, so outsiders wisely back out. Also, Zeal has left the top lane. 57 to 57 last hits here for Zeal and Juggernaut. Coddle and Juggernaut. But Jug is now left alone in the top lane. That's looking pretty good for him.
No breaking through the dire structures for now.
Jug's come out on top, but here comes the death ball that we were talking about on the side of LGD.
The first time I saw
Early levels on this Pugna, and he wants to Nether Blast towers along with the Curse of Furnace. These tier 1 towers are going to melt, and the peaceful days of the Juggernaut living top will soon be over. I'm feeling a I'm feeling the need to go top here and take care of this tier 1 next. Nothing to say, finds a little stack in the triangle top. Triangle, or dire side triangle. Here comes Dire though, they're pissed. Cry on the Queen of Pain, picks up a few kills and blinks in aggressively. On to Y, the Abaddon is only level 4, so getting stunned up here, no option to get himself out of danger. A jump in by Shiro, taking down the Rubik first into the Centaur now.
That was just another fairy tale.
Queen of Pain perhaps making the call there to go in, but
towers in bad shape.
LGD's there with the same amount of heroes. Oh my god, the stun, but Queen of Pain barely picks up that DD in time. Oh no, going for the BM high 5, but healed up by Pugna. And now Zeal getting a high 5 that's actually on the mark. And it's a Queen of Pain blinking away. Desperately trying to heal themselves up. Right? No option to run. 12 to 6 here, 10 minutes in. Juggernaut. Highest on the board. Let's look at the net worth now. Jug is indeed number 1. Going for Radiance though.
Dire's top tower.
Knowing that he's gonna have to play a little bit differently against a Pugna. He opts for some magic damage. Can he propel himself further into this game on top, or will his team crumble around him? All I know is that there's quite a bit of weight on the back of him right now. He's got to be feeling it, and nothing to say. Knowingly blasting the tier 2 mid. Trying to make a jump onto Shiro. Centaur though is all alone. The TP in from AA comes in late, but they've already picked up the kill on the Monkey King. Now they're gonna be getting out. It was looking like a nice ice blast there. Picks up the kill. And a good stampede usage there, getting some additional damage in.
Bottom towers seen better days. There goes Radiant's bottom tower.
Back top. AA is running away under his tier 1 top. Running for his life, he turns and tries he might. He puts on a cold feet. Who's chasing him? He's quite fast against an Abaddon, at least in Rubik. Base under is tier 1 as well. They're both juking and driving under here. Pugna actually falls first, as he's trying to blast this tier 2 mid under the veil of this chaos. Picking up both supports finally, but Jug is not going to fall for these tricks. He catches nothing to say, doesn't have to use that Omni Slash, and he's coming top. Surely his team knows. Surely Nothing to Say knows that Mercury's coming. Here he is. Oh my god, but they could not make a play there. They had a great opportunity, I think, to keep going after that kill on Nothing to Say, but he's respawned now, and it's perhaps Radiant's time to continue running at the side of Dire. Easy tier 1 top taking this tier 2 mid. Nothing to Say did die for it, but look how low he got this tower.
Dire's top tower.
Finish Radiance for Mercury. Gonna propel his farm that much faster. AA's ran into a bit of trouble here. The Cripify into the Zuck, he's gonna be down for 30. And an early spin on Mercury, they might be looking to punish this now. He's still got the Omni Slash onto Planet. But an easy decrypt keeps him alive, it's over, and Mercury's gonna have to run. No spin for 4, but the Stampede gonna be covering him for now. Turns with the spin. Can he get any kills here? The Radiance too. Oh, Queen of Pain came in way too late, and now dang with their life, these aggressive blinks have not worked now twice in a row. And an easy tier 2 cleanup here for the side of LGD.
The Dire weren't partial to that mid tower.
A little bit of miscommunication here. A little bit of eagerness. For Dire, Mercury. Oh my god, just took a ton of damage. It's just... Oh my god, I saw their health bar just go from like 100 to 10%.
Towers getting beat down.
And then he just saw that stampede of ghost horses just gallop over him. He was just done. Seeing the power here of this leveled up Decrypify. He actually built a Meteor Hammer. I didn't notice that. No wonder these towers are falling so fast. The damage onto a Centaur. That man's made of meat and he's just getting sliced and diced. And Y is so aggressive as well. Zeal with a blast from behind. He gets the AA. And they're going in for more. They're pissed off. Abaddon's got his ult at the ready. He just healed up so much with it that Queen of Pain just tried to scream, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. That's a bit of a desperate play there by Queen of Pain. Here comes Chosen One, locking down Nothing to Say, but yup. We're gonna need a mop here. Clean up this Centaur. That guy jumped in for what reason? Oh my god, and Rubik just fed to another ward. Oh, it's a disaster. There's a bunch of panic going on all over this game, and LGD's doing it again. 15 minutes is the time. They love to touch their tier 3 towers at the 15-minute mark, and they are doing it. They've got Nothing to Say. Meteor Hammer. Another blast. Curse of Avernus. Nothing can stop them, and the Jug again almost went from 100 to 0, and then the slow Ghost Horses. Please not again. Please not like last time. He does get away. He's got Omni. Healing up with his ward in tow. He's gonna run in, rally his team around him. But who's gonna go first? The Silence is first. Into the roll, the late AA blast. He gets the spin off. Who can fall for this? Oh, the Decrypify still at the ready, and the Omni Slash. Can he even use it at this point in the game? Too much heal coming out from the side of LGD. If they can't go, and it's gonna be way too late, and they've lost 4 heroes on the side of Outsiders. The setup racks mid have fallen, and Jug can only cut the way if he was looking to maybe, you know, go in, dive out, and jump back in with an Omni, but he just couldn't get that angle. Now blasting onto these mid towers. It's a ton of damage each spell cast. And they're looking for Jug cutting another set of waves. They actually are right onto him. They've sniffed him out. And easy TP there. At LGD, they're having way too much fun, and they just ping down the mid lane there, knowing as long as we keep this pushed in, we can keep this game going. we can win this game, and they actually do pick up a kill on an AA. Rubik's already down as well.
The Radiant's couriers are gone.
A futile spin by Juggernaut just kind of saving himself, and Chosen One eating a monkey, a ring of monkey bolts.
Dire's mid towers.
It's a barrel of monkeys here, and he's getting surrounded by him, and Juggernaut, he just can't do anything. Did not do anything, man. So, while Jug was back in the base looking to fight, it was Queen of Pain's turn to look and cut those creeps, which they did, but LGD might just be waiting for this a sonic wave on the mid wave of creeps. Queen of Pain with a haste rune really doesn't want LGD to be continuing this push. And oh my god, oh, you hate to see it. The Nether Ward, the damage. Queen of Pain got just, oh no. That's gotta feel so bad. Alright, well, they took care of the Queen of Pain problem, so they go right back down mid. Here comes the jump on the Juggernaut, and he's down for 44 seconds. And the creep wave right on its way. Coddle begins the blast, and healing is momentarily stopped, but it should not matter too much. Look how tanky Nothing to Say is, though. Level 14 with an Octarine core. Intercept planet. A little deep there, but getting healed up, and
Mid towers, nothing now.
Y popping his ultimate there, keeping himself alive. Planet jumps in, but trying to get the control on Toad. Nothing to Say. Chosen One desperately trying to do anything this game. He's just die-backed. Zeal is under a tier 3 tower with no option of attacking it. He's just tanking the tower hits, blasting Rubik, and here comes Juggernaut. Finally getting off that Omni Slash he was so desperately wanting this whole game, and takes down 2 heroes. But Outsiders have lost both their tier 4s. The Ancient is exposed, and they continue their evil push into the middle lane, like, just, oh my god, I can't even think of a word to explain this. The sinister actions that are taking place in this moment.
Might be over for the Dire's Ancient.
Gonna pin.
Too bad for them.
You know what? Here comes Mercury, Shiro. Monkey King ult onto the Ancient of Outsiders. Their last desperate attempt to fight, but Nothing to Say just ate a Sonic Blast. At point blank, it did about 10% damage. He's glimmered up. He's unkillable. The Ancient is falling, and he zucks the Centaur. Mercury spinning. Spinning for what? He can't do anything. And Shiro back to hitting the base. They've got 3 heroes down. AA does have buyback ready. They could potentially continue this defense. Oh, but Juggernaut's down. This game's fucking over, man. LGD. Look how relentless they are. Look how ruthless they are. They decide when they want to go down mid, and they just go. If they don't let up unless Outsiders can completely team wipe them. So anyways, GG's come out there, and it's a 2-0 wipe. LGD take down Outsiders and show their dominance here in this Spring Tour DPC. A great showing here. GG's.